Welcome back, everyone, to more Betrayal at Krondor. Alright, here in the town of Sloop. Sloop, sloop-a-doop, sloop-de-loop, sloop-de-loop-de-loop-de-shoop. Gonna get me doing some salt and pepper here in a little bit. We are going to fight Rasalki that were not in Chapter 2 that appear here in Chapter 3. And as you can see, they're not fucking around. I should put that fucker to rest. These things are fearless, so you just gotta go at them. The creature had vanished. Yep, not getting any loot off those bastards, but abilities are important. Melee has increased. We never did go explore down this path because I was wounded. We have some rogues guarding a chesticle. Let's see if we can sneak up on them. So I found out that the game's slowness is definitely not anything to do with my recording, because it does it when I'm not recording. I don't even have to have Bandicam open. So I'm going to have to tweak with the cycles on the DOS box. This is all run through GOG. GOG is supposed to optimize the game. Don't think they did a great job on this one, so I'm going to have to get in there and tweak with it a little bit myself. Enemy was not surprised. Okay. I'll kiss my nuts. Drop them. Just gonna rest up as much as I can. I think Gorath is full. Those guys are toasted. Come on, I need shitty armor, not good armor. There we go. Better fucking make room because we need that shit. That'll give us 6 pieces, assuming nobody has stolen the sack of 3 armors out there. Ooh, 94, that's even better. Let's go ahead and trade that out for the 70. Oh, you fucking turd. Can't hold it. Can't put armor on the body. The body won't hold it. The guy wanted quality armor. We can't give him like 70% armor. It's got to be, I think, 80 or above. Kingdom fools are born without. A lot of this, there is no doubt. Gold, maybe? No. Kingdom fools are born without. Hair? I just did that on accident. Kingdom fools are born without. A lot of this, there is no doubt. Can't say I understand that one. Clerical oilcloth. Distributed once a year from the Temple of Tithe, oilcloths are often resold by the poor to any who would buy. The oil, which is soaked into the fiber, has numerous qualities, though it's best known for its magical effects when smeared on edges of weapons or armor. Oh, this is like blessing shit? And a ring of light. I don't know. Can I sell these things? Fuck it. You should let me upgrade the bless on my sword. A dark sheen appeared as Gorath applied the holy oilcloth, rubbing the metal until its surface drank up some of the residue. While its effects could be countered if his opponent used the same oil, it was at least ensured that it would be on even footing with anyone hostile that he met. It's enhanced. Enhanced oil. Shit is groovy. Fade to black faster, bitch. Jesus. A barrel of rainwater weighs 20 pounds. What must you add to make it weigh 15? A barrel of rainwater weighs 20 pounds. What must you add to make it weigh 15? The holes? Need to drain it out. Easy peasy. Don't want to get rid of our rope in case we need it. This really sucks having to carry all this armor around. I need to tell this guy to blow. What spell is this anyways? Steel fire. Do I not have steel fire? I'm about to. Got steel fire now. What does steel fire do? Let's check it out. It is a battle spell, and it will enhance a blade with fire damage. That makes sense. All right, we got a third chesticle here. That Mr. James picked, no problem. Holy fucking rubies. I don't really care about the shells. They're not worth shit. I definitely want the rubies. All right, I'm glad we didn't skip past that. That was some good loot. A man shouted to them. "Have you brought the Chief Reeves dinner?" he asked, evidently viewing their arrival as part of a regular schedule. When James wasn't quick to respond, the man seemed to get a bit irritated. "Are you or aren't you the delivery man for them goods store?" "Yes," James quickly lied, seeing it was an obvious way to get past the guard. "Well, just go on in and deliver the dinner to him." The man frowned. "Obviously they didn't explain to you the way things work around here. No one comes past Podridge," he said, thumping his chest. "You go over next to the field and put the goods in the box. Then you go about your way. Now do you or don't you have food?" Playing the role of stupid delivery boy, James scratched his head. "We thought we had to come and find out what he wanted first," he said. "We'll come back later." So we actually got to find some poison rations now to get the homie sick so that we can get past him. Gonna have to do some back and forth work here. Alright, more of these icy bastards are out to whoa! Shit, that's not good. Especially not good when it's choppy as fuck. Oh! Ow! Ow! Fuck! You gotta go offensive. What the fuck? Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're not dead, there's something wrong. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna last too much longer. That's it. Reloading. Fuck this goddamn fucking shit. Gonna throw 4 of these fuckers at me? You fucking cunnilingus. I'm sitting there dropping hot fireballs on these bitches too. I'm gonna finish this battle though. I'm not in the mood to fight these guys yet. We're gonna have to sneak around them. Or we could go to our healer. I wonder if he can get us up to par. I can't do anything. The fucking cursor acting this stupid. What the fuck? Come on. This is terrible. Hail Mary. Fuck that up. Alright, better off shooting this guy. Our crossbow sucks though. Should have got dragon skin out sooner. Alright, tweaking the graphics here a little bit. I actually, when I reloaded after getting my ass kicked by the 4 spirits there. And by the way, I've changed the graphics. We've tightened the resolution a little bit, and I'm using a smaller window. Was recording in a 1024 by 768, so you might notice some of the videos are quote-unquote 720p or whatever. Maybe not even. But now I'm going to just go ahead and record in the 640 by 480 window that the game's meant to be played in. Don't think it's going to make much of a graphical difference. If you'll notice, however, we found a chesticle here with 2 blessed broadswords. I think this is going to run much smoother for us. Also change the graphic engine. come back and try to sell those if we wish. Yeah, I think this is going to run much better. Of course, I've thought that before. Alright, so we know we need rations before we can even get into that house. I'm going to actually go to Armor Boy here. See if we can get him done. They were not alone. Goras' pulse quickened as he saw a lone figure approach, but when it became apparent they were not being attacked.
I am Abuk, Master of Locks.
It's Abuk, Master of Locks. Oh, I'm missing all kinds of text. This is new text. I didn't know Abuk had all that shit. We best reload. Sorry about that. I thought he was just trying to sell me the same shitty services as last time. Okay, let's go back to Abuk. Apparently he's got some new info for us. I'm gonna steer clear of those 4 spirits for now. I will have my revenge eventually.
I am Abuk, Master of Locks.
The sun shines favorably on you, traveler. I am Abuk, Silden, Master of Locks, son of Kardiji, and student of Kalapat, master among Masters of Locks. Save your breath. I am in need of a locksmith at the moment. I need information about a company of soldiers that may have visited Silden recently. Many soldiers visit Silden. Some come from the boats that dock there. Some come from Leighton or places further away. What would distinguish the men you seek from any other men? If you notice them at all, they should seem conspicuously inconspicuous. They would have drank little and paid whatever shopkeepers asked, no matter how outrageous the price. They would have avoided fights unless it was forced upon them, and then it would have been very evident they were skilled fighters. I know of these men. They came to Silden to hire assassins, but Abuk told them they do not need assassins. Hire Nighthawks? No. These men would have been looking for Nighthawks, but they didn't wish to hire them. If anything, they wanted to trick them into the open. They asked Abuk to hire assassins, but I told them about my spider, and they did not wish to hire assassins anymore. They bought the spider and went away to Romney. You sold them the silver spider. Why did they wish to buy it? They did not tell Abuk, and I did not ask. I am only a master of locks, and the business of king's men is their own. No one's accusing you of anything. Where did you get the silver spider from? Did you buy it from someone? A man of the Guild of Assassins learned where I kept my modest treasures and wished to open it. Having considerable skills, he opened its strange lock, but he was struck dead by the trap, which he had thoughtlessly triggered. When I found the silver spider on his person, I kept it until the day I sold it to the king's soldiers. They may have believed that they could use it to track down the Nighthawks. Was there anything else on the dead Nighthawk that you could have told you anything about him? He had a ticket for passage to Krondor on the Night Crawler, a boat that sometimes harbors in Silden. I had no need for it, so I threw it away. I think we have all we need for now, Abuk. Please, stay here. We may need to speak with you again. And there's our empty sack of no armor. It has been stolen from us. That is fucking stupid as fuck. You goddamn dumb fucking cocksucker. I'm gonna need to like stash this in a house or something. Let's see if we can find a house to stash our shit in. Here's another bag. Also robbed. I don't know how that works. I doubt. Especially since we've changed chapters. Apparently the guy gives us some kind of note, so I would like to figure it out. But we need a safe place. There isn't enough room. You can only fit one piece of armor in this whole fucking house. That's not dumb at all. Fuck you. I don't know what the best way to do this is going to be. This is fucking annoying. I thought for sure my little 3 pieces of armor would be left undisturbed.
I am Mabuk, Master of Locks.
Abook, what the fuck you doing down here? Same conversation we've already had with Abook. I'm just going to go to Silden. It's fucking super stupid. You cannot store more than 1 piece of armor in the house. Alright, we actually want to buy spoiled rations, as strange as that is. Ruby's getting us some sovereigns back. That's nice. lot of sovereigns for the rubies. Make sure you don't eat those bad boys. All right, let's start heading back north. Might try to take out these wraiths or whatever. Some dragon skin up. Extra fire damage. Nuking them. I don't really want to do a fireball with everybody so close. Oh, dragon skin. That's the way to go. Kick their asses. Hell yeah, I'm saving. Goro stopped and stared off into the distance. After several seconds of contemplation, he turned and began to speak. The hair on the back of my neck is telling me that something is out there, something evil. If we don't turn back now, I suggest that we at least proceed with great caution. Hopefully he's smart enough not to try eating the poisoned rations. We brought Chief Shreve's dinner. James gritted his teeth. While they had agreed the box should be opened, he was privately concerned the previous user might have left behind an unpleasant surprise. Oh, we're leaving behind an unpleasant surprise, all right. James closed the lid of the chest. So what do we do now? Goroth asked. Wait, James replied. We come back tomorrow, and with any luck, Arlie will be willing to see us. Of course, he may not be too happy with our leaving him bad food, but at least it may get us to see him. And what if he decides to kill us for our little stunt? Goroth replied. James shrugged. We will deal with that when we have to. Now let's get comfortable somewhere. James noticed a circle of holes intact. Instinct taking over. Reconnaissance had failed. He shouted for stillness. I was hoping it'd shoot. Oh, I see. We got to get this one to shoot that. We should have pressed that one first. Man, we fucked this all up. We can just cheap heal. Check this awesomeness out. Healing on my points. Don't give a shit what you think about my cheese. See ya! Trap complete. Drawing some water from the small well, they drank greedily, and stopping only long enough to fill their pouches, they packed up and prepared to leave. Alright, we gotta wait all the way until the next day. The Reeve met them at the door. Nearly bald except for a few short tufts of hair which cropped behind his ears like untended weeds, the Chief Reeve was a surprisingly small man for the position of power he held among the guilds of Romney. Smiling fiercely at him, he slapped James on the shoulder with a heat-blistered hand. "Arlie Steelsoul here," he said. "If nothing else, you've got chutzpah. Not many men see that trap out there and have the gumption to try to come through it. I wanted to at least talk to whoever had the guts and smarts to pull it off." He invited them into his home, offered them some food and water, and spoke of the guild war near Romney. "It started when those river pullers jacked their prices so high no one could afford to ship things down the river," he explained. "That forced Mitchell Waylander to turn the guild of the Romney. Well, let me tell you, Chief Reeve of the river pullers didn't like that at all. Felt the new guild was trying to undercut his business. But can you blame him? Mitchell, I mean?" James shook his head. "The Duke of Romney doesn't seem too happy about these matters either," he said. "He wants you to come to negotiations table so they can bring a halt to the violence in Romney." Arlie nodded. "Bloody politics started this mess, and it looks like that's what it'll take to bring it to an end. They'll take a chunk out of the Ironmongers Guild, be sure of that. We've always lost at the negotiations table." "Then we can tell the Duke you'll negotiate?" James asked. Walking to a row of shelves, he pulled down a book. "Nothing else to do that I know of." Alerting James first, he tossed the tome. "Thought you might like this after all your questions about the ironwork." "What is it?" James asked, looking at the plain leather cover. "A beginner's text on the art of repairing arms and armor. I was going to throw it out to make room for a few new books that Podrick brought to me. You're welcome to it." Thanking the Reeve for his generous offer, James motioned to Gorath. It was time that they were on their way once again. "We will tell the Duke," he said before closing the door. "He will be excited, I think." And we're giving the Chapel's Armor and Weapons. Chapel's Armor and Weapons. Even with a cursory glance, he could tell the book was rife with spelling errors, apparently much to the vexation of the previous reader. Large sections of the document had been struck through and rewritten in more elegant hand in the margins of the book. If not for the crude diagrams which accompanied the text, much of the book would have been largely incomprehensible. The majority of the words misspelled, inaccurate, or so obscure that Gorath had never heard of them. Despite the book's shortcomings, he was able to learn quite a bit about the basic repair and maintenance of weapons and armor. And a crude addendum, there was also a hastily scrawled list with useful informations. "It has been found that certain substances can be applied to your armor to countervoid the effects of poisons used by an opponent. In the following list, the first item of per can be used on armor to counter effects of the second item of per: Silverthorn Antidote and Silverthorn Poison, Cerex and Silver Spider Poison, Flame Root Oil, and Naphtha Ignited Blade, Dargenstone and Steel Fired Enchanted Blade, Cerex and Frosted Blade, I think made by Althifen's Icier. The fuck? Clerical Oilcloth and Clerical Oilcloth, Kilvin's Root Oil and Kilvin's Root Oil. Alright, and we got some weapon craft and armor craft out of that. Of course, Gorath is superior at it. You got too much shit, sir. need to return to Romney. And the Duke should be pleased. And this is the first major side quest, if you will, completed. Pick up some rations while we're there. Alright, we're being attacked. Skyfire! Guy's got some bad fucking aim. Lay down, bitch. All right, some dead men. Well, I could, if I only had room for to hold 6 armors, I could take them all back with me. There's enough there because I have 3 there. Fuck that. I don't care about that quest enough. I'm not dropping my good shit just so I can deliver dickhead 6 armors. The Sergeant at Arms halted them. Putting his hand against James' chest, he shook his head. Sorry, but the Duke is... Abruptly, as he halted, the Duke appeared behind him. It's all right, the Duke said. Let them in. I'm expecting these fellows. I'm expecting they've come to tell me they've convinced Arlie Steelsoul to come and help me out. Am I right? James confirmed the fact quickly, following the Duke into the deserted meeting hall. Seeing the benches had been removed from the room, he seated himself unceremoniously on the table edge while Gorath and Owen stood by the door. Before I forget your reward, the Duke said, opening a chest in the corner of the room, sorting through what looked like torn table linens and soiled riding clothes. He at last found a pouch and tossed it to James. Inside were several gold coins and a very valuable key. I keep my promises, he said. Now let's hope that Arlie does as well. I don't see why he wouldn't, James said, packing away the Duke's gift. He seemed honorable enough. He's in charge of a guild, the Duke replied. He has to sound honorable. In their own way, the guilds are more powerful than princedoms. You mark my words, one day the Enofta of the kingdoms will cross swords with the guilds, and it will not likely be a bloodless affair. I think what's happened here is just a small taste of things to come. Gloom words, James replied. Do you think there will be more trouble here? Not for now. They've had enough of the anarchy to do them a while, and Ollie's coming to negotiations should settle things a bit. After chatting a while longer, James glanced up at the darkening windows. It's getting late, and we have other business to attend to. Thank you for your services, gentlemen, the Duke said, escorting them to the door. If you're ever in Romney again, please feel free to drop by and visit. Oh, if only there was a safe place to store shit. One, two, three, four. But still not enough. So we got, I believe, 300 sovereigns for completing that. And a virtue key. Need to repair that bad boy. Still got our Hound Summoner. I don't think we need the seal anymore. Of course there isn't. Got some dark stalkers. Good night. Alright, I can always buy these things back. I'm going to make the sacrifice that I need to. Great, I don't need you taking up more fucking room. What the hell is that thing? Oh, Killian's root oil. The bodies are so goddamn close, I can't see the third one. There was 3 bodies. Of course. Gonna need some hammers to repair our shit. Or the guy isn't gonna take it. We can probably do without that for now. Three, four, five. Okay. And apparently the other assassin is MIA. What do you mean you have no use for such an item? Well, at least the game's running hella better. He goes down for the count. Can't combine shit in this fucking game, man. So annoying. Can I temporarily give you all of these? Fantastic. What an annoying fucking quest. And I like everyone's food is just rotten now. Fuck, I don't care. Let's go get rid of this armor.
I am Mabook, Master of
Book,
Locks.
shut up. Save your breath. I have a need for a locksmith. Hired Nighthawks. Silver Spider. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. That's right, Goroth, you live. James nodded in reply, but before we could say more, Lord Lighton was on his feet. Wonderful, exclaimed the Lord with a huge smile. I don't know how you did it, but all I can say is thank you. Glad we could help, said James nobly. The Lord began to rummage through some of his belongings in a cedar chest in the corner of his house. Let's see, what do I have here that I could offer as reward? That won't be necessary. Nonsense, he snapped. I want to help out. Ah, here we go. These things aren't much, but you may find them useful. He placed a virtue key and a parchment note on the table. They thanked him, took the items from the table, and placed them in their packs. Of the fairy chest, we have catalogued so far. Lord Lighton, we have found the following words can be used to open certain chests in your region. River, sword, ice. It is our sincerest hope that in the future we shall further be able to decode others as we find them. I shall send word by post if I discover anything of interest. Brother Jeremy the Scribe. Oh, great. So it's a bullshit letter that's just giving me the answers to riddles. Oh, look at all that fantastic inventory space, though, eh? Alright, glad that shit is done. And that's going to wrap it up for this episode, folks. Stay tuned for more Betrayal of Krondor.